light is very essential in the same way than heat is, or water is, or food is. It's very important to work on new solutions for light. At the same time, I think that light is part of culture, you know, and is very much part of human life. We need it every day. What I like about lamps and about lights is you have this additional layer to an object, you know, you have these two states. This is what attracts me, because it's the complexity of an object related to the space around it is what I really like about lights. I work a lot on the computer at some point and do a lot of drawing and sketching, but it's very important to you know, to get the real things and then start testing around. When I get the final product sent from Marset, I tested it, I lived with it for a while, and I realized a couple of things that I didn't notice before, you know. So just little things, and some things still surprised me afterwards, and I said, oh, okay, actually I didn't think about this. you just, you know, want to make sure that every little detail is the right thing, and you get the colors right, you get the right cable. All these little decisions, they make it. I have machines to do mock-ups, do prototypes. This is how it started, and this was the original height actually. This was the first prototype was quite tall actually. For this, and initially my idea was to do the light completely manufactured from timber. Barcelona, we had quite a lot of meetings in Barcelona where we met, and either I brought some prototypes or the company already worked on a prototype, and then we started a discussion on you know, what to change, what dimensions are important, and that's what I like about the process, that you always you know, you always face some. What is also important for, I think, being in London and working in this space for me is like you know, to have the right environment to work. It's quite a good spot to being able to get all the different parts and materials and processes that I need from the nearer area, because it makes experimenting quite a bit more easy. The nice thing about this shop is they stock all the old material which they accumulated over, I don't know, decades and decades, and everything in the shop you can buy. So everything under the ceiling, all the stuff, and some parts are really old, like they. To me, sometimes like going through flea markets is really strong, because you can observe so many things. You can see a little bit, and you can see a little bit of story, and you can see a little bit of history. You know, and these things are very inspiring for me. The tricky thing is to make something quiet. To make a big statement and to be loud and colorful is very easy. But to make something quiet and being full of quality and, you know, being valuable for someone, I think it's not so easy. And most people, they just say, okay, it's a light, it's, you know, and that's what it is. It's just, you know, it's just a table light, nothing else. You know, in the end, it should be made for people to use and enjoy. You know, and if that happens, then the job is done the best way.